How you guys doing? My name is Bjorn, I'm from Customlightz. Alright guys, so today I'm going to redo the installation onto a Coupe SI HN Civic that's already been retrofitted, but I'm redoing it so I can show you guys how to do it back home. Something I just want to say, the coupes and the sedans are virtually identical, and when there are times when they're a little bit different, I will point that out. So the first thing we'll do is to take the bumper off, then the headlights, do the wiring, secure the ballast, and pretty much go backwards as far as putting the bumper back on and all that good stuff. So okay, so start off by popping the hood, and then we'll take off the cooling plate. This is pretty much the same thing for both coupes and sedans. You got a little clip in the corner, and then you have one more centered on the cooling plate. Take the two off on this side and two on the other side, which will be the driver's side, and then the cooling plate will come off. So just take a flathead, pull these things out, and that's it. Alright, so now that I've taken out all four clips, it's time to take the cooling plate off. Okay, so the next step is to take off these two bolts that are holding the center portion of the front bumper. And in order to loosen it, you need to use a 3/16 of an inch Allen key. Okay, in order to partially remove the front bumper so we can get to the headlights, there are two additional attachment points that we need to loosen up. One is a regular Phillips screw that is attaching this corner part of the bumper to the fender, and then there's another bolt or clip that sits the bottom of the bumper. Alright, so this is the second attachment point. It sits below the bumper, holding it together to the splash guard. Okay, on the coupes it uses a 10mm bolt, whereas on the sedan it uses a push clip. Alright, so now we need to start loosening the bumper from the car. It'll come out when you just push it out. And then this part of the bumper is actually attached to a bumper bracket that sits underneath the headlights. I like to run my hand here to kind of push things outwards. Okay, so now that I've loosened the bumper from both sides, it's a matter of just kind of sliding it over the bumper support bar. Just make sure that if you have a friend, have somebody kind of pull this portion of the bumper out so it doesn't scratch up the fender, or you can put some masking tape on there as well, or you can be really careful. Now there are I don't know, maybe 4 or 7 clips holding the center portion of the bumper to the splash guard. If you wish, you can undo them and take the whole bumper off, but really you don't have to take off the entire bumper in order to get to the headlights. Alright, so in order to take the headlight off, we gotta take off the bumper bracket first. Okay, so I will start off with this side. Use just regular 10mm. Okay, so at this point we have loosened the bolt that was sitting on the turnstile area. And the reason why we did that is to remove this bracket that's supporting the front part of this front bumper. This bracket is attached by 3 bolts, one that sits by the turnstile area, another one that sits right underneath the headlights, and another one that attaches to the frame of the car. So I will loosen the bolt that sits underneath the headlight first, and then the one by the frame. In order to do so, I like to use a 10mm with a 10-inch extension. The first one you can actually feel sits right underneath this bracket here, and that's the one that we will get to first. And then the other bolt is straight in here. Somebody may wonder why we're taking the bracket off before taking the headlights out instead of just removing it as one unit. And the reason being is that if you're not careful, you might end up scraping off the paint of the front bumper. So to be safe than sorry, I'll make this a two-step process. And the bracket is out. Okay, lastly, we got 2 more 10mm bolts that are sitting on the top of the headlights. We're going to loosen those. Okay, so the very last thing now is just to take the headlights out. Instead of just yanking them straight out, I like to kind of turn the headlight, torquing it inwards. So this comes out, start turning it inwards, and it slides out real nice and easy.